Hey guys, my apologies. I got this set up wrong. Let's see, am I even in the right one? Hey, Sandra Ford. Good morning. John Conway, good morning. Titanium Shinbone, Sully. J. S. What's up? What's up, Richard? Great day to be alive and train. Yeah, today was supposed to be a members only workout. I forgot to set it that way in the description. So I guess we'll just do it the way it is. Appreciate you guys being here. Well, shucks. If that's the case, I might as well. Hey guys, how you doing? We're going to do push-ups off an elevated surface with knee thrust. I was looking at the clock, the schedule, guys, and tomorrow's day 60. Yeah, pretty epic, huh? We're going to start double decking it come tomorrow. Double deckers coming tomorrow. That's how we'll do it. All right, sweet. I don't know if we need that or not. Let's see. Hey, Chris is rosin. I'm late, but here all. Yeah. You ain't late. We're all good. Just getting started. We're gonna do some knee thrusts. Nice and fun. Put this indicator card in the center here. Yep. So tomorrow, guys, tomorrow morning, we're gonna do double decking. We're gonna double deck everything for the next 30 days. It will be that will be the process. Time our duration. Hey, Yoda Shine, what's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. All right, we're all set. First card is an ace. That will be 10 on deck. Hey, Daniel, happy Sunday. Next, we have a king. That will represent 10. Next, we have an 8. Let's see, is your live? Welcome to all. No, it's not. Right, no chomos allowed. 4. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, my lives are welcome to everybody except those guys. 7 on deck. Hey, what's a chomo? If you don't know, you're better off. The scum of the earth. 7. That's a chomo. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, thanks for taking the time to support this content. We got 5 on deck. Here we go. 5 on deck. Yeah, we're in the process of getting jacked. That's what we're doing here. Next we have a 4. Ippo, good morning. What am I doing exactly? I'm doing push-ups off an elevated surface with knee thrusts. King, that will be 10. And tomorrow will be the beginning of double decking. What is double decking? Well, we pull a card and we do double what it says. So instead of 8, we'll be doing 16. All right, that starts tomorrow. Hey guys, yep, I'm 43 years young. That's right. Pardon me, I got blow in my nose. We got 3 on deck. Here we go. 10 on deck. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for the support. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you taking the time to support this content. Like, share, subscribe, guys. 6, get this message out to the next man. Jack, this will be 10 on deck. Bill Clinton just got the number 3 glitter badge. Hey, Bill Clinton, jeez. Jack, that'll be 10 on deck. What is that thing? What is this thing? Yeah, some of you guys are up late from last night, right? 9 on deck, you still haven't gone to bed. Hey guys, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like button, would you? Do you do push-ups when you wake up? Every other day. 5. It's either push-ups or pull-ups. What time does Jesse go to bed? Depends on the night. I don't like to stay up too late. I wake up at 3 a.m. Joker, 10 on deck. Pardon me. Jack, this will be 10 on deck as well. Yeah, I work out 8 days a week, right? Jack, 10 on deck. I work out every day. Time to sip that coffee. I work out in my dreams too. I dream about working out. I'm doing reps and sets in my mind. There we go. 2 on deck. I do. I swear I do. 9. I dream about working out. Right now, I'm doing my garage up. I got that all cleared up, and I got a bunch of wood on the walls. I'm gonna make some cool workout areas. Yep. Nice workout areas, 10 on deck. Yeah, generally between, I don't know, 8:30, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. I get myself in bed. Between then, I'll wake up at 3:30. Queen, this will be 10 on deck as well. Hey, Nathan, what's up? Three on deck is the next one. King, that will represent 10. X, just subbed. Surprisingly, I wasn't already. Thanks, X. Appreciate you taking the time to do that. Pardon me. Yes, my analytics tell me only 1 out of every 10 of you are subscribed and channel members. King, 10 on deck. I like to look at the analytics. Next is a jack. This will be 10 on deck. Weight. Hey, morning, Miracle Empress. I'm 185 pounds. Yep. 5'10", 43 years young, and I built my body within an 18-month period. In the prison system, it took me 18 months to do it. Yep, start to finish. 6 on deck. It's very repeatable, very repeatable. Yes. So if you'd like to get jacked, it only takes 18 months. You guys got 18 months on your hands, don't you? Yeah, that's the process it takes to get good at pull-ups and push-ups. Body squats, yep. Get jacked or you get bullied. Joe says you don't have a choice in prison. Well, it's a unique situation, to say the least. 2, it was kind of like, I was kind of losing my mind because I just got sentenced to 9 years. And I just thought my life was over. So it was something good and positive for me to stay focused on, you know. Stay focused with the push-ups and the pull-ups. Learn a new skill. We're going to do 2. And that brings us to the halfway point. Halfway point, This will be 10 on deck. Let's see, what did you go to prison for? Ah, you must be new. Welcome to the chat. I did 18 months for ordering this stuff in the mail. I ordered this stuff in the mail and they locked me up for 18 months. And then when I went home, I wasn't allowed to possess these things, so they gave me another 9 years on top of that. Right, victimless crimes. Just taking years of my life away. 10 on deck. What am I leaning on? This is just, it used to be an old bench, right? But the top came off of it. It still works as an elevated surface. 8 on deck is the next one. Schwarzenegger, is that you? Appreciate the compliment. I went to that Arnold Expo, that Arnold Schwarzenegger Expo. That was awesome. I can't wait to go to again. I gotta look it up, see when they're coming to town next. Yep. 3 on deck. Yeah, so that's how I figured out with an 18-month period I could totally shape up. I figured that one out. Right off the get-go, 2 on deck. Here we go. We got a queen. That'll be 10 on deck. Head on deck. Body weight squats, push-ups. Would you shoot for 1,000 of those each per day? Yeah, 1,000 gets you there. Yeah, it took me 18 months to build this physique from start to finish, right? I had to work out every day towards that goal, but that's what I did. 18 months took me to build the physique. Queen, that will be 10 on deck. Scarlet Darlet, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, 1,000 each day was pretty much the goal. Queen, 10 on deck. See, I didn't ease myself into it either. I just went for it. I went straight up for that 1,000 a day. And it was tough, but eventually my body adapted to the workload. Yeah, 1,000 a day will get you there, 100%. What's the food like in prison? Oh, that's something you should Google image on your own. It ain't much of anything. You're constantly in a calorie deficit. King, 10 on deck. Yep. And you know, it's a high stress environment on top of that, calorie deficit. Just in the environment itself makes you burn calories. Let's see, RM17. Prison teaches you one thing. You don't need fancy protein powders and, you're right, and supplements. All gimmicks designed to take your money. Right, gimmicks. It's like the fishing lure, right? The fish don't care about the fishing lure. It just wants that worm at the end of the line, at the end of the hook, right? You don't care about the fancy stuff. Queen, 10 on deck. Listen, the most jacked dudes I've ever seen, they're all still locked up. Yep. They're not in a gym. Queen, 10 on deck. Hey, Joe, imagine being locked up 23 hours a day. All that range, yeah. Well, yeah. Definitely leaves you with, you get introduced to who yourself is, right? You don't have distractions of video games and stuff like that, music, right? You're just left with your own thoughts. 5. Sometimes you can escape those thoughts with reading a book, but that just becomes another distraction, reading. Yep. Here we go, ace. This will be 10 on deck. Yeah, no fancy gym clothes either, right? We just worked in Crocs. We wore our Crocs and we did our thing. It was the routine of my daily routine. That was very beneficial in my overall health. Did I have any connections from jail, family and friends? Well, I know a lot of people from jail that I'm in contact with. When I left prison, I had a lot of hands to shake on my way out. Right, there's a lot of people that walked me to the door. 6. All right. It was an interesting time, man. It was an interesting time. It touched a lot of I met a lot of men, touched a lot of lives. I did that in prison just like I'm doing here on YouTube. You know, I touched a lot of lives. Yeah, there's a lot of men that came to shake my hand as I left. It was an interesting thing. Things that happen in prison. 9 on deck is the next one. You wouldn't even believe half of them if I told you. 9 on deck. What's the hardest thing you've seen inside? Nine on deck? Well, I had some pretty wild experiences. They're not the average. They're not the average experiences. I think. Who knows? Maybe it is. 4. Carbs or high protein? Extra vegetables. Let's see. If you guys follow along on my Facebook, Instagram, or Discord, you'll see what I eat in real time. Last night I had pizza. Yeah, pizza night is what it was. 6 on deck. CA in the house. Welcome, guys. 6 on deck. Let's see, the hardest thing I've seen on the inside is addiction. Just because you go to prison doesn't mean you can't get high, right? Addiction is rampant in the prison system. They got the moonshine, they got the K2, they got some crazy stuff, man. Yeah, people trying to forget the environment that they're currently in, and addiction runs high. 7 on deck. Whether it be in renting a phone, you know, whatever. Yeah. Here we go, 10 on deck. Spice heads. Right. Tunes. They call it tunes. They're smoking the tune now. That's what they call it now. It turns them into zombies. They don't know what they're doing when they're on it. Right? They have no control over their own actions. Anything can happen to them while they're on it. It's a terrible, terrible thing. 10 on deck is the next one. Hey, appreciate the $1. Thanks for taking the time to support the content. Here we go, ace. 10 on deck. We'll do an extra push-up because of that. Appreciate the support. Hey, thanks for the support, guys. Aries, appreciate it. We got 2 on deck. What would you tell somebody going in? One piece of advice. Oh. Yeah. Good luck. That's what I would say. Good luck. Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure there's an avenue for you to get your paperwork, your PSI, your pre-sentencing investigation. Because once you get to where you're going to go, everybody's going to want to know, who are you? Let's see that paperwork. 4, right? If you don't have that, you're going to be in trouble. Right? Because that piece of paperwork tells everything about you. If you proffered, if you took a deal, if you helped the cops incarcerate another man so you get less time, that PSI says it all. Yep. So you got to have that. Right? Because you don't have to be gang affiliated to survive in prison. You just got to be a stand-up dude. 10 on deck with a clean record, right? Don't be taking nobody else down. You did your time like a man, you know. So all those guys out there taking deals, everybody would usually say, why are you in a hurry to die, right? Because if you're taking a deal because you're scared about doing the time, it don't matter either way. It's just an earlier step towards the grave, thinking you're gonna go home early. Yeah, buddy, you got another thing coming. Taking deals, working with the devil. Jack, 10 on deck. Sell the next man out for your own health, right? Jack, 10 on deck. Yeah. So if you get in trouble, just be a stand-up dude. Don't take anybody else down with you, right? So you can get less time. Yeah. Ace, 10 on deck. We still do the Zippo burn on the cheek here in Massachusetts. What's up? Not familiar with that. What is that for? Ace, 10 on deck. Is that a way to indicate the rats? Was your padded up with another person? Depends on which place I was at. The first place I was at was Gilmer, West Virginia. No, that was the second. That was the Fed time, right? First time was Richland, Ohio, across from the old Mansfield. Yeah, that place was Gladiator School. 8, 10 on deck. That's where I learned how to work out, for sure. Everybody's doing 1,000 of this, 1,000 of that. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing seeing so many dudes jacked, all in one place. Everybody. Everyday media, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, my first experience walking into that place on the yard for the first time, seeing everybody so freaking jacked, just going through the pull-ups. There was like 10 guys in line on every pull-up bar. Same thing with the dip bars, and guys were doing squats over here. You ain't never seen anything like it. Looked like straight out of the movies, you know? I've never seen so many jacked dudes in one space. Yeah, it's crazy, right? You know, you see the machinery of it, right? The guys get in the pull-up bars, right? Then they jump on the dips, and then they're doing the body squats, and then they're back on the pull-up bars, and they're just going round and round and round, right? I'm like, man, I just jumped in line, right? I didn't know anything. I just like got in line, right? When I got to the pull-up bar, I did what I could and I got out of the way, right? Same thing, just round and round. Jack, 10 on deck. Yes. That was a good way, man. Good way to relieve some stress. Seven is the next one. Hey, Jace, what's up, man? Looking good, Jace. Jace is getting built. Every day to media, the cards are numbers of reps he does. Yes, but starting tomorrow, guys, we're double decking it. So instead of a 7, this would be a 14. We're double decking it tomorrow. I think we're on that last card. Tank Will, what is up, man? 279. Thank you, Tank Will. You are the 5th the fifth person to ever donate on this new channel. I appreciate you taking the time to do so. Last card, guys. Last card. You found me on YouTube? Yeah, YouTube's the main. YouTube is the main. Last card, we're here. What do you think it is? John Conway says a Joker. The Miracle Empress guesses a 5. Chris's Rosin says a 6. Scarlet Darla a 7. Sully a 4. Let's see. Lisa a 4. Crunch 3 of Hearts. Turtle an 8. Okay, guys, you ready? Here we go. It's a 3. It's a 3 on deck. Let's get it out the way. Nice. Nice. This is my over 100-year-old rocking chair. I love rocking chairs. Yeah, I do. I'm a rocking chair kind of dude. How are you? Let's drink some coffee. Yeah, it was a 3 of spades, man. It was a 3 of spades. That was the last card. Congratulations. Who are you? I am that I am. Haha. Right? The internal words of Popeye, the Sailor Man. You know, he was a prophet, Popeye. Who else goes around saying those words? I am that I am, right? Popeye, the Sailor Man. I didn't know it. It's the truth. Yeah, man. Born in 1982, man. Popeye the Sailor Man, Mighty Mouse. You know, I watched the Little Rascals growing up, the Three Stooges. No, I'm not gang affiliated. Yeah, these are called tattoos. You can get one too. You just got to go to the store. It doesn't mean you're in a gang. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. drinking moonshine and hot chocolates. What's up, dude? Yeah, that's one way to start the day. I used to be an alcoholic. I started the day off with Mad Dog 2020 every day, right? Then I'd have another one about lunchtime, right? I used to be a mess. Jace, $5, man. Thanks for channel support. Looking good, brother. Keep inspiring and motivated. Cool tan, young man. Hey, thanks. I've been spending a lot of time in the sun. Cutting the grass with my shirt off. Thanks, Jace. You guys want to check out a cool channel? Jace is always going live. Yeah. It's got some awesome abs. Why did you choose to get tattoos? What's the story behind them? Oh, I have lots of stories behind my tattoos. Tons of it. Right? Tons of stories. You're the most real person I've watched on YouTube. I subscribed to your channel when you first started the channel. Thank you so much. 6-inch nail. Chris's Rosin, $10, man. Thanks for the channel support, dude. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to support this content. For real. Yeah, we just been doing this over a year, man. Just over a year. And we've been through a lot. You know, I got electrocuted by the power lines within that time. You know, I thought my life was over then. And we bounced back. Tank Will. Again, thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Everyday Media. What's your Jace? What's your channel? Oh, he does burpees and he works out a lot, man. He really works out his abs a lot. And then he's doing great. He's been looking jacked recently. Check out Jace, for real. Jace 6437. Yeah. You know, the fitness community is the best. You know, all of us as community members, you guys are part of the team and the vibration of, helping the next man, right? Your realness is refreshing. Thanks, Lisa G. I appreciate you guys. We're just real people out here, me and you, doing the thing. You guys know we got a Discord. We got a free community on the Discord where people, these real people, like to talk all day long to each other. Yep, talking about food choices that we eat, you know, makeshift gym equipment, just a whole bunch of cool topics, you know, homesteading, whatever, man. Get on the Discord for real. It's free. You got to get into the YouTube, and you got to get on the live stream, because that's where the Discord link is displayed. Yep. You got to download the app first. That's right. Thank you, John Conway. Yeah, you got to download the app first, then grab the link. Yeah, that's, and if you want personal training one-on-one, me and you, where we talk every day and do stuff, right, to keep you accountable, hit me up. Jesse Pollock Training. No, Jesse Pollock Coaching at gmail.com, right? And we'll figure out a personal plan for you. And you got to understand, these personal plans, it takes a couple months to create the best one for you. So don't be in a rush, right? We're going to get through this and design the best thing for you. Yep. What visible changes would you see doing these workouts for 30 days? Oh, the first beginning gains are the biggest and the best, right? You're going to get so jacked over like the first 4 months of working out. It's going to be pretty epic, but like I said, it took me 18 months to develop this size and shape. Yep, gains, man. We're all here for the gains. Yeah, so if you guys have been following along with the program, guys, we're double decking it tomorrow. So instead of pulling a 3, this will represent a 6. Instead of 7, it'll be 14, right? We're double decking, right? The indicator card will be 20, along with Jack, King, Queen, Ace, and Joker. And that starts tomorrow. That'll be day 60 of the 120-day follow-along program, which I believe I'm going to extend another 30 days. So this 120-day program is gonna turn into 150 days because I believe this is the right thing to do. I don't want to lose. I don't want to make the next progression too hard where people start dropping off because they can't do it. So we're going to increase the intensity in steps. Right. Well, we're just gonna go like that because the following progression will be 20 every card, no matter what the card is. Right. So 60 days from tomorrow, each card will be 20, and then following the very last progression, the last 30 days of the 150 day follow-along program will be 50 reps. 50 reps per card. Yep. So we're doing an extra 30 days to achieve that final progression where we're going to be doing 50 reps per card. Yes. That's the plan. Let's see. What's my favorite exercise? Oh, I would have to say push-ups. and pull-ups are a close second. Yeah, 50 reps a card is the standard in prison. 50 reps a card is the standard for the elite guys in prison who are in the best shape. Right? That's just like the standard. Doesn't matter what prison I go to, right? 50 reps per set tends to be the method. So it's 50 reps per set times 20 sets, right? And that gets you to your 1,000. Um, so we're not even going to use all the cards. We're just going to use 20 of them on the final progression. Only 20 cards instead of the deck. How do I start if I can't do one push-up? You have to start on an elevated surface, like off your counter or your table or even the wall itself. The higher you start, right, you get used to it, then you decrease the range, right? Start push-ups against your wall, then the counter, then like a table, then like a little elevated surface, then right on the ground, right? Little by little. Do you recommend doing a complete range of motion for pull-ups? No, I don't. I am half reps to the core. Right? That's what made me who I am, doing these half reps. 100%. It makes you bigger, quicker, and stronger faster. And you can actually look this up. So, if you, right, you can do negatives too, right? So if you can't push up, you can lower your body weight down, right? So let's just say you start off in the top position, right? And then you just slowly come down as slow as possible. That's a lot of energy used. Yeah, it's great. Negatives are the best. You could do that on the pull-ups too, right? Let's pretend you have like a little step ladder next to your pull-up bar, so you can start at the top position every time. Just get up there and just hang as long as you can until your body weight just slowly, drops you. Right. And the longer you can hang, the better you'll be. Right. So even if you're just like hanging like this and squeezing at that top position, chin above the bar, you'll get the results. You'll get the strength. What's my favorite tattoo? It's the serenity on my knuckles. The saying is so positive to me and powerful that I had to tattoo it on my knuckles. Right. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. That's a huge one. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Man, that is so freaking powerful. If I'm ever having a sucker attack, usually dissecting my problem with those words gets me on the right path again. You know what I mean? Phooey. Boy, I tell that to all my dudes having sucker attacks. I'm like, let's think about this. Hey, local Don, what's up, guys? Appreciate you guys. Yeah, indeed. I need more serenity in my life. Can I build muscles without weights? Of course you can. A lot of guys overthink it. They think that they need this or that when they don't need anything. You already have everything you need. You are born with everything you need right off the bat. You don't need to go spending money on extra stuff. It's extra. It's extra. It's not bad. It's just extra. I didn't have that stuff to develop this size and shape. I didn't have any of that. They just threw me in a cell. I ate the food they gave me. We don't have to overthink it. I think overthinking it is the cause of a lot of my stress. I just overthink things. And then I gotta resort back to the serenity. Keep it simple, stupid, right? Keep it simple. What would I recommend for people struggling with gaining weights? Carbs. If you want to gain weight, you got to eat carbs, and you could even throw dairy in that. Carbs and dairy will make you gain weight. If you want to lose weight, it's the opposite. No dairy and eat a lot of protein, right? It's just that simple. Like, I don't count my macros or whatever, right? So when I gain too much over here, I just eat more protein, you know? You overthink a lot too, Jesse. Inspired not to drink beer anymore. Hey, yo, shine, sweet man. It's a time waster. It's a life waster, isn't it? Yeah, it dumbs it numbs the soul. They call it spirits for a reason, right? Because it steals your spirit, right? Yeah, I was gaining weight pretty quick off of drinking a 6 pack of beer every day, and looking at my body deteriorate and get fatter. Oh my God! Lori found a picture of me yesterday in her phone. Um, Boy, my face was so fat from eating pizza and drinking beer every day. I gotta post it for you. I'm like, man, look at me. I was eating pizza every day, drinking beer. My face looked swollen, man, swollen. Let's see, tattoo on my head. Yeah, man. Took a long time. It's not even finished. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, alcohol makes you gain weight really quick. Yeah, my face look crazy. Yeah, I want to show you guys that picture. I do. I'm gonna post it on my my link today. See my dad bod with my big old beer belly. Hey, Joshua says you seem like a good dude. I'm gonna email you about coaching. Have a good day. Thanks, Joshua. I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah, hit me up, guys, if you guys are interested in personal coaching. What I do is, just to give you a rundown, is I I keep you accountable, right? You got to get on my Discord, so download the Discord app. That's free to begin with, so just get on there and see what that's about. But that's where we'll communicate. That's where you'll send me pictures of everything you eat throughout the day. That's where you'll send me your morning weight and your evening weight. That's where you'll send me links to your workouts, because I want to watch you work out. I want to make suggestions and see how you're working out normally right now. Right? I want to see it. I want to get an opinion on your drive, what makes you motivated and how you're doing it. And then we're going to start fine tuning. I'm going to make suggestions on adjusting your food and adjusting your workouts, right? So there's a lot that goes into it. It's not going to be like instant, right? It's a program, it's a process. Yeah, you got to get on the Discord, because that's the free community where everybody talks about their food and their diets and stuff to begin with. And that's where we will do the personal training, where we'll talk every day. You'll send me stuff and I'll check it out. Let's see. Favorite rock band? Oh, I don't know. I listen to a bunch of stuff. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Sublime has been a big influence on me. Growing up listening to Sublime. Yeah, yeah, I could do all the push-ups, every single one. Would you recommend daily body weight training for someone just starting? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's it's the consistency of doing something every day that builds discipline, right? And that discipline is where it's at. Yeah, I love Sublime. I'm gonna listen to Sublime this morning too. I like that stuff. Yeah. Turn on some music, get into my cleaning mode, right? Get organized, throw things out. I love to throw things out. Let's see. Ban this dude. Who's this dude? Ban him. Bunch of knuckleheads. Let's see. Started with barbells while on the elliptical. Nice. Barbells on the elliptical. Elliptical. I like ellipticals. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. A lot less impact on your joints. Thanks, Miracle Empress says, I hope your knee is feeling better. Yeah, it was just a little tweak. I tweaked it the other day. I stayed off of it. I feel a lot better today. Yep. Pardon me. Is vegetable juice low sodium good to start losing weight? Just, I would I would just eat less of whatever you're eating right now. You know, don't go off and buying more food. Let's see. My knees are destroyed by mountain biking. Wish I could do squats, Will says. Well, make sure you guys are actively recovering. You know, take what you need to nourish your body, right? Magnesium, you know, zinc, uh, Epsom salt baths, topical castor oil, MSM, right? I got a big old tub of MSM. You guys take the MSM, yeah, for joint health. What about eating lots of fruits? Fruits are good, man. I like fruits, but where's your body? Where's your body currently at, right? Fruits are a lot of sugar. You know, I mean, do you need to lose weight? Everybody has a point where they need to start off, like where they're at. They either need to either go down or come up, right? So depending on what we eat is going to dictate, you know, our body figure. Electrolytes. I got a chickpeas, right? Chickpeas are cheap, right? You just soak them up in water and then, you know, cook them a little bit. Just eat them like a snack, or you can make hummus out of it. But chickpeas are a nice source of protein. I like it. You could snack on them all day. Let's see. Words of wisdom. I broke my leg in a car accident a few months ago, and I must say I've been motivating myself to work out. Sweet. Oh, man. At one time, I had sprained both of my ankles and fully casted up in both my ankles at the same time. It was crazy. What a pain in the butt that was. How to build muscles. Let's see, training every day without progressing with weights. Well, you just start, man. Don't be overthinking it, guys. All you got to do is just start. Yeah. Listen, the body adapts every 30 days. So if you want to build muscles consistently every 30 days, you need to change your program just slightly. Just slightly enough where, like, if you're doing push-ups off an elevated surface and you've been doing it a month, well, go to the floor, right? Or vice versa, right? Just that little bit of an angle, or even your hand placement, like a little bit this way, a little bit that way, right? They create a little bit more. It's like doing push-ups brand new again. It's like brand new. Yeah. Yeah, I got the hemorrhoid surgery in the can. I wouldn't suggest ever doing that. If I had a choice to do that one again, I would have waited. Yeah, switch it up, elevate the feet on the bed or something. I do them regular. Right. So every 30 days, guys, cuz once you start a new workout, there's like a 14-day period where it's discouraging, and then your body adapts and gets used to it within that 30-day period, and then at the end of the 30-day period you're almost like bored, like, man, but at the beginning of that month it was like super tough, but it became your own with the consistency of doing it every day. Now that it becomes your own, you switch it up just slightly with your hand placement, or putting your feet up on something, get a different angle, and all of a sudden again it becomes discouraging for the first 14 days yet again, as your body adapts, and so on and so on. That's how you consistently make gains with calisthenics. Keep switching it up. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. How do you do it? I'm training in the gym for a few years with weights. How to build muscle training every day without. Well, that's how I do it. Yeah, that's how I do it. So I built my whole body with push-ups, pull-ups, and body squats, and I did it within 18 months. I built this whole body within 18 months. It's hard for me to work out. Let's see, Paula. I have a very bad back pain from my accident. Well, listen, my physical body has been struck by moving vehicles on the roadway while wearing a leaf blower. I've got I've got plenty of injuries. Right now, I hurt my most when I stay sediment. When I baby my injuries, when I don't work out. Listen, I feel the best when I'm constantly in motion. Make sure you work out. Make sure your body's in motion. The human body was never meant to sit idle. Never. You know, stretch. You guys even stretch? How many of you stretch? Because that's huge. Discord link. Yep. So, like I said, I got struck by a car 2001. Yeah. August 8th, 2001. You know, dates like that you remember getting hit by a car, right? When they're life changing like that. Uh, yeah. So when I got hit by a car, I was babying my injury, LS51 bulging disc, right? Crushing my sciatica, resulting in constant pain 24/7. Um, yeah, that's the reason why I do not do sit ups. I don't do crunches because I got hit by a car. Um, anyways, um, when I first got hit by a car, I would baby my injury, and then on accident one time I helped a guy on a job site take some wheelbarrows back and forth. It wasn't a big job, but just that little bit of movement was so amazing. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not a cripple. I can actually do things still. And just in the action of being, you know, in motion, it really helped me, and my back pain. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I still got the injury today. It's just that I'm constantly in motion. Yeah, I don't do anything for my core. It's just a side effect from all the workouts that we do. Let's see. Hey, what's up? J Image Photography. Just stopping in to say hello. Thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. You guys have a fantastic Sunday. Yeah. Enjoy the weather. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm going to get back to getting this garage in order for us, right? Because I'm creating a rock climbing wall on the inside of the garage, and we're going to do all sorts of cool things. I got a used ladder, an old ladder that I'm going to turn into monkey bars, and we're going to do monkey bars and stuff like that. Just more cool calisthenic stuff. I got some concrete weights that I've made in the past. Those are going to be in there. We'll pick those things up and we'll put them back down. It's going to be super cool. I'm super excited. Been working on it for like, the last few days, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Yep. Hey, let's see. Henrik says, nerve damage in my hip. Now doing the cards, push-ups, reverse rows, and squats. Heck yeah. A body in motion stays in motion, doesn't it? Heck yeah, it does. All right, guys. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for all your channel donations. Oh, hey, we got $20, $23 in donations. So I'm going to do 23 push-ups, and then that's going to be it. We're going to get out of here. I'm going to do stuff. I appreciate you guys. We'll do 23 off the elevated surface because that was the theme for the day. Good way to end the day. All right. Thank you guys for taking the time to donate to the channel. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, right? Today is Sunday, so there will be no evening workout. Tomorrow will be day 60, and we're starting the new progression, double decking it. So instead of king representing 10, tomorrow it will be 20. And if you guys, like I said, are interested in personal training, hit me up at jessepaulacoaching@gmail.com, and we'll figure something out specifically for you. All right. So I will see you later. Have a good one. Peace.